Your Majesty, I'm here.
So you're the girl for tonight, huh? Pleasing to the eye, at least. What is your name? Never mind, I won't be seeing you tomorrow anyway.
In that case, Your Majesty, let us revel in tonight's luminous moonlight. If you'd permit me, may I tell you a story?
A story? Is this your little trick to please me? I won't just sit here and listen, you know.
I need to tell a story and guide him to mention the weapon. Alright, bigger weapons, stronger weapons. Pikes, swords, axes. Tell me, good king, have you heard of the tale of the heroism of the siege of Malta?
The siege of Malta? Begone, but make it worth my ears. In the times of yore, a brave warrior defied the invaders, unleashing a storm of arrows upon them.
Yeah, I'll take some arrows, sure. Malta's vengeance arrows. Okay, so that shows us our power, I guess. Unleashing a storm of arrows upon them. Quiver of arrows, each enchanted to rain destruction upon the invaders, shot with precision by the brave warriors of Malta's siege. Okay. Oh. Alright. Let's see. So. The brave warrior defied the invaders, unleashing a storm of arrows upon them. So great was his flurry that the enemy commander took notice of him. He rode out to the tents where his siege engineers were sleeping and declared a bounty upon the head of the hero. Whomever were to hit him with the stones of their engines of war and slay him would be made a duke in the realm.
A reward for the hero's head. A cunning ploy indeed. The engineers, greedy for titles, aimed their trebuchets with fierce intent, hoping to claim the prize.
Ah, trebuchet isn't a valid weapon? Dang! That was like my big play there. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. They fired smoldering stones upon Malta, each missing the hero of legend. But the hero did not wait to die. He holed up in a church and sharpened his mightiest blade.
Clever move to seek sanctuary and prepare for battle. With the blade honed to perfection, he emerged from the church, ready to exact revenge on those who dared to challenge him.
Blade. Alright, we got a blade. Please be strong. Maybe they're only as strong as I make them out to be in the story. Like, if they have a strong reputation in the story, they'll be stronger in the card. Revenge's edge. To seek sanctuary and prepare for battle with the blade honed to perfection. A blade sharpened to perfection. In the sanctuary of a church, this weapon is the hero of Malta's instrument of retribution against his treacherous foes.
Why do you keep talking out random weapons? Be serious, don't bore me.
Okay. The armed and armored hero ventured out into the city and to the pub. There, he decided to have one last drink before the battle that could very well be his last. Little did he know that dark forces, agents of the enemy, in the guise of friends, were amongst him. Probably among would be better than amongst. Okay, well.
Dastardly, friends can be the deadliest of foes. As he raised his cup in toast, a shadowy figure slid a dagger from its sheath, aiming to strike the hero down from within.
We'll take the dagger, sure. It's not necessarily a super powerful weapon, but I'll take it. Okay, yeah, only 6 for a dagger. Shadows caress dagger. A shadowy figure slid a dagger from its sheath. A sleek and slender blade, as dark as the midnight, perfect for assassination in the dim light of a crowded pub, meant to take the life of a hero unseen. Okay. The assassin struck from behind. However, in that moment, the hero was not wearing his cloak. He had lent it to his fiancée to warm her.
Oh. A twist of fate! The cloak a lucky charm! It seems the dagger meant for his back instead found the folds of the cloak, and the hero, altered by the clash, spun and met his attack with a swift counter-stroke.
I think we've got 7, 9, and 6. So we needed. He had like 26 health last time. So we need. So that's gonna put us at 16. This puts us at 22. So another dagger I think would be sufficient. I mean, I kind of want to see where the story's going, but we'll take a dagger. We'll take it. We have a lot of daggers here. This looks cool. It is pretty cool so far. Only a 4! Oh no! It's a really weak dagger! Okay, Shadow's Misfortune Dagger. A stealthy tool of death, this dagger was meant to bring an end to the hero, but luck turned its fate, becoming a symbol of his survival. Okay. Hopefully we have enough strength to overcome. I was assuming the dagger would be at least 6 strength, but I think 4 still gets us there. Alright. We will start. Let's start with a Shadow's Caress Dagger. In the dark of your heart, your end comes. The dagger vanishes in a puff of shadow, striking the king with unseen force.
Blinding shadows! I can't see!
Okay. Now, Malta's vengeance arrows. For the fallen of Malta, let these arrows find justice. The arrows rain down, each striking with the precision of Malta's wrath.
Struck by the phantom siege!
Do we have 9? 4, I think we just have enough. Revenge's Edge. Actually, we'll do the Shadow Misfortune Dagger first. Let luck favor the just, not the cruel. The dagger strikes, reversing fortune and causing a service's curse upon the king.
Blind luck turns against me!
And now, Revenge's Edge. For the fallen women, feel the hero of Malta's revenge. The sacred blade slices. He's dead. What's the feeling of fear, your majesty? When you punish them. Now your reckoning has come.
Shahrzad. You! How dare you! Gods! Kill this mad woman at once! I'll return to pieces!
Look around you. Do you think you're still living in luxury in your palace? This is now the world of stories. Your guards can no longer hear your cries. Feel our despair. You'll pay for your bloody crimes.
You can't escape, naive fool! You won't even escape my palace! I'll make you wish you were dead!
Your absurd ritual ends here. Your reign began with a story, and it will end with one. Do you hear that? Your story is over, Shahrzad.
You can't! Shahrzad, your sister, your damn father, your whole family! I'll chop them all into bloody mincemeat! You damned woman, I'll...
So we're guilty of regicide now. It's over now. I need to get out of here. Oh, what's happening? What happened? Time turns. Shahrzad weaves her lore. Weapons born of tales aimed at tyranny's core. Shadow's crest dagger. In the dark of the night, Shadow's crest dagger struck unseen. In the dark of your heart, your end comes whispered in the shadows. Malta's vengeance arrows rain down with precision. For the fallen of Malta, let these arrows find justice, calling upon the wrath of the besieged. Shadow's misfortune dagger turned luck against the king. Let luck favor the just, not the cruel, as fate twisted on its edge. Revenge's edge, sacred and sharp, dealt justice with each strike. For the fallen women, feel the hero of Malta's revenge, echoing in the halls of the just. So ended the king, felled by his own darkness and the justice of the very people he oppressed. A fool who brought his own undoing with his treachery. The people call her the Shadow of Retribution. Far and wide they seek the maiden's trace. Her legend spreads, yet none can find her face. I have been waiting for you for a long time, Shahrzad. As expected, you can indeed alter reality. Congratulations, your courage has brought you here. I witnessed with my own eyes how you entered this dark night with revenge's edge. The tide of evil seems to be receding. However, this is not yet the true ending. As you can see, the king's spirit still looms here. Do you hear it? The whispers of the departed still linger on the wind, and those candles you thought long extinguished have quietly rekindled their flame. Death? In this land, it's merely the opening of another door. This is not the final chapter of the story. Here, every ending is a new beginning. Go now. Pass through the illusion of finality. On the other side of the story, in the depths of time, someone is waiting for the ending to be rewritten. Shahrzad's story has been documented. Please check the story gallery in the main menu. Alright. Did Shahrzad defeat the king? Can she bring back the lives of the past girls? This is only the beginning of her story. Thank you for playing. The game is still under development. Welcome to share about your experiences on social media. If you're a streamer, welcome to share your feedback now. I mean, honestly, like, that was really good. I think, like, this game, AI to you, like, this might be the best, like, this sort of type of game might be the best use for AI, and, like, I think the AIs have gotten to the point where it's actually feasible now. Right, I remember I played, not on stream or anything, but I played must have been like 5 years ago now, I played the AI dungeon, and it was, like, ludicrous, and, like, couldn't stay on topic in the slightest. But now, like, I mean, this is good. The king's additions to the story were actually all, like, really sensible, right? Like I felt like I was actually going. It was a decent back and forth. And to do the AI dungeon comparison, when I was doing AI dungeon, I tried doing it with using it for a bit of storytelling, and there was a, like, redo your last line button, and that was sorely needed in that, because, like, so many times it would just go on a random weird tangents that had nothing to do with what had happened before then. Here you really don't need that. Like, the king was adding the story. I think this is solid. Solid base here. I'm very curious to see how they expand this going forward. I mean, I imagine the kind of natural place to go here is you get maybe more scenarios where you have just different types of things you need to conjure up, right? Like, in this case, it was summon weapons. You know, what if you get another one where it's like, I don't know, summon properties, summon apparel. You know, there's a lot of places you can go with this if you want to kind of branch out. But yeah, I do think if I were to give a critique right now, I do think, and this could be intentional, I do, like I said, this could be intentional, right? You're maybe wanting to have, like, an air of mystery and wonder, but right now it is very opaque as to what specifically makes a given weapon stronger or weaker, right? And you don't need to, like, open up the hood and be like, well, this is the exact math we're doing to determine all that. But, like, I think a line or two somewhere in the, like, tutorial segment of, like, just sort of hinting at it, saying, like, if a weapon, and I don't know how it works specifically, but whether saying, like, you know, bigger, stronger weapons are going to be better, i.e. a sword is going to be better than a dagger, for example, or saying, like, or if it's more the case of, like, whatever the reputation of the weapon is in the story, it carries over power-wise. So, for example, a weapon akin to Excalibur is going to be stronger than just, like, a random sword in a blacksmithing shop, right? I don't know how it works, but some sort of hint in that regard, I think, would allow for more strategy with regards to how you're going about setting up the story. Though, again, that's not necessarily a complaint or criticism, right? It's a valid intention of, like, no, we want to keep that vague so that the player is sort of discovering how things work and just kind of playing it by ear and just kind of feeling it out. So yeah, I mean, we'll definitely keep an eye on this game. This is definitely one where I think when this actually releases fully, I think we want to check this out. It's very fun, and you know, I got a mind for storytelling and whatnot, so it was fun, kind of having that back and forth, almost like a, yeah, like almost like improv, sort of, I guess. I think, you know, more scenarios, more objectives and stuff. Different kind of tones of character you're going up against, if it's not always the king necessarily. Imagine, like, what if there's, like, a scenario where you're going up against, like, a court jester or something, and, like, you're trying to, like, roast each other the hardest or something. I don't know. But yeah. Good stuff, though. We'll return to the main menu. The night became more dangerous. Challenge mode unlocked. Oh. The story of Shahrzad has been recorded. Okay. Okay, so these are our two stories. Nice. Okay, so it just sort of preserves it. I guess the other thing is I don't know how to scroll the cards to get the full description. That's another critique. Maybe that's just me being dumb, but... And then we got the Siege of Malta. You can export the storybook even? That would be interesting. Export it. As like a Like a PDF or something? Alright, I mean, we still got time on this, so let's take a look at the challenge mode. Alright. Here we go.